After pissed. Everybody go crazy right now.
Welcome to the stream, guys.
The Stallion!
We are just getting kicked off here. Meg the Stallion being introduced. Oh boy. Now I might not be able to play this. Not sure, but we can watch it. Yeah. Quite a bit of words already censored here. So what's kind of interesting about the campaign so far, you know, people like Josh Shapiro, who, you know, he's just come out and he's telling Donald Trump to, you know, stop talking shit about America. You know, we're hearing candidates, we're hearing, you know, potential VP contenders start to really unleash some intense rhetoric, which is great because that's what we need to really get people motivated against Donald Trump, because everybody's tired of his shit. Welcome in, everyone. Now, just to remind you, I can't be playing her songs on my stream, or else my stream could potentially be taken down. But as soon as the song's over, we're definitely going live with the audio. I do love her outfit, though. She's got like the presidential suit on. Liking it. Crowd doesn't seem to be too into it. What's up, Trisha? What's up, Mark? What's up, Shane? What's up, chat? I know ladies in the crowd, they love their bodies. And if you want to keep your body, you know who to vote for. Renee Del Rivero. Indigo Babe. What's up, guys? Let me know where you guys are watching from, chat. What state you guys are representing. Sherry from Missouri. We got Oregon in the house. All right. California here representing. North Carolina. Nice, nice. Man, she has got some bass behind her with these songs. Every song is just heavy on the bass. Digging it. Stockbridge in the house. She's saying, Kamala, our future president, let's get it done, Atlanta. The real savages are going to get out and vote. Nice, guys. We are from all over Arizona, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Oregon, Missouri, Canada in the house. I think Kamala is supposed to come out at 4 o'clock, so I think they're kind of on schedule here. She's about 10 minutes in. She's playing kind of 1 to 2 minutes of her hits, and I'm pretty sure this is like her biggest song. So I think Kamala might be coming out any minute. New Zealand in the house. All right. G-Got, where's the volume? I can't be playing any of any copywritten music on the stream, or else it just completely devastates my ability to stream. They could even just take it down. This is Megan Thee Stallion, Sherry. Hotties for Harris. All right, yeah, okay. She's ending. So we should have Kamala coming out at any moment. I am really excited because I've been watching all of her speeches, and she has some kind of moments where she has repeated the whole prosecutor versus the felon thing. Okay, we don't have any audio yet, but I think I'm safe to start playing it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see kind of if she starts to fold in new kind of bits into her speech. I think she'll definitely talk about her history as a prosecutor. She'll talk about how it's we the people, it's our decision for the future, and we have the choice between Donald Trump, who is simply in it for himself, and Kamala, who is in it for the American people. Trump is so scared to debate Kamala. Yeah, he should be. He should be. She would just absolutely annihilate him. Okay, Quavo. Is this another musician? All right. Maybe this is his song. I've muted it just because I got to be careful.
Yes. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing?
I'm gonna boost this a little bit.
If y'all don't know me, I go by the name of Quavo. Born and raised in the north side of Atlanta, home of the Migos.
There we go. That should be good with the audio. Let me know if it's not.
This city has always been home to me, from playing in the streets and nurturing me and
Lucas?
teaching me how to be the man I am standing before you. So, I mean, one of these issues that I care about is resolving the gun violence issue. And you can't understand the struggles of gun violence if you're not in the field or in the heart of it. So one thing I learned about working with Vice President Harris is she always stand on business. From inviting me, what's up, mama? From inviting me to the White House last year to discuss these solutions to passing the biggest gun safety laws to date. So it's only right in the birthplace of the culture. It's also the same place to launch the first African-American woman to run for president. Yeah, we changing the culture again. So if you never voted before, make sure you get out and vote right now, because it's the real one. And in the words of my brother Takeoff, let me get a Kamala. I'm going to hand it over to Tyler the Green. Let him talk about his vote and introduce the next president of the United States of America. Yes, sir!
Tyler the Green. Megan the Stallion. That is funny.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? All right. My name is Tyler Green, and I am so honored to be introducing the next President of the United States of America, Vice President Kamala Harris.
Oh, there it is. Short and sweet. I wonder if he meant to do it. I think he's gonna talk. I think he's...
Just a second. Just a second. Listen.
They started playing the music and everything.
As a proud Morehouse man,
Oh, that's funny.
I
Jump the
couldn't be
shark.
more excited to welcome a fellow HBCU alum back to the beautiful city of Atlanta. I first met the Vice President at the White House last year, where I shared my story as a young black entrepreneur. I talked about the challenges that I faced, the importance of investing in entrepreneurs of color, how we can work together to fight the climate change crisis, and the positive impact that the Biden-Harris administration has had on my communities. And it means so much to me to see a vice president leading with the same values of excellence, leadership, and service that our institutions instilled in us.
The audio could be better, huh? Yeah.
Vice
Is
President
it a
Harris
little off
has spent every day
with
of her career
like
fighting
a
for
split
working
second
people
off?
just like me. From her service as a district attorney, attorney general, and the United States the Senate. Not yet. To her leadership as vice president, she has served and spent every day of her career serving and fighting for us, the people. To name just a few of these accomplishments, she's fought for historic investments into HBCUs.
Thanks, Sonia.
She's fought for student debt relief. She's fought for reproductive freedom. She's fought for entrepreneurs and climate leaders like me. And I know that when Georgia sends her to the White House again, she will continue to fight for us. There's so much at stake in this election. We know that we can't afford to let Donald Trump and J.D. Vance enact their extreme Project 2025 agenda on our communities and send us to the past. And that's what Trump wants to do. Trump wants to drag us back into the past. But just listen. We have a champion here with us tonight. And she is going to lead our country into the future. Now, it's my honor.
There we go. I will say, if you watch Kamala's campaign speeches and Donald Trump's campaign speeches, anyone who talks before
of the United
Donald
States,
Trump, no one
Kamala
is engaged.
Harris.
No one really cares. Meanwhile, Atlanta, Georgia is pumped up not only for Kamala, but for the people underneath. Oh, that's a roar right there. That's a roar right there. Oh, what a shot. Oh, smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. Make sure everybody sees this. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go.
Good evening, Georgia.
Atlanta, don't let her start speaking for another like 5 minutes. Just scream. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Pick it back up. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Oh, it's good to be back in Georgia. Thank you, everyone. Can we please hear it for Tyler? I want to thank Tyler for that incredible introduction. I invited him and several other young entrepreneurs to come and visit with me at the White House. And we had a really very long and important conversation about the future of America. And Tyler, you represent the best of our future. Thank you for that. Thank you. And please give it up for Quavo and Megan. So it is so good to see everyone. And let me also thank our incredible members of Congress who are with us this evening. Senator John Ossoff, Senator Raphael Warnock, and Representative Nikema Williams. To Mayor Andre Dickens, thank you for welcoming me back to Atlanta. And thank you to the great Stacey Abrams for your extraordinary leadership. So, Georgia, it is so good to be back, and I am very clear. The path to the White House runs right through this state.
She's
And
funny.
you
She
all
says that.
helped
She
us
says
win
that
in 2020, and we're going to do it again in
every state she
2024.
does. That's great.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So let's get right down. So I'm gonna get into some business now. Okay, I'm gonna get into some business now. All right. So Georgia, as many of you know, before, and have a seat if you have a chair. As many of you know, before I was elected vice president and before I was elected a United States senator, I was an elected attorney general and an elected district attorney. And before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. So in those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds.
Perps.
Predators who abused women. Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
Give it up for Maple Lane, guys. The moderator of the chat.
I know the type.
Give her
And I have
some
been
love.
dealing with people like him my entire career. For example,
Him some love?
as
I don't know.
Attorney General of California,
Hate on Maple
I
Lane, I
took
don't-
on one of our country's largest for-profit colleges that was scamming
That
students.
username is kind of a...
Well, Donald Trump
glad-
ran a for-profit college
give it up
that
for
scammed
Maple Lane
students. As a prosecutor, I specialized in child sexual abuse cases and sexual abuse cases. Well, Trump was found liable for committing sexual abuse. And as an attorney general, I held the big Wall Street banks accountable for fraud. Donald Trump, guilty of fraud, 34 counts. So in this campaign, I will proudly put my
That's the
record
fiercest
against
I've heard that
his
chant.
any day of the week. Any day of the week. Including, for example, on the issue of immigration. So I was the Attorney General of a border state. In that job, I walked underground tunnels between the United States and Mexico on that border with law enforcement officers. I went after transnational gangs, drug cartels, and human traffickers that came into our country illegally.
Okay, this is
I
new.
prosecuted them in case after case, and I won. Donald Trump
Donald Trump is weaponizing the
Donald
border.
Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk. Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it.
Now, of course, I mean, that's brilliant. Go right after Donald Trump in the beginning. He's a criminal. And, you know, Donald Trump's one of his biggest talking points is the border. He wants to stir up all sorts of the uninformed
So look,
MAGA
Our
voters
administration worked
to
on
be
the
scared
most
of the border,
significant
and
border
Kamala's
security bill in decades.
right away, just hitting
Some
that
of
nail
the
in the
most
head, that
conservative
she's the one you can trust on
Republicans
the
in
border.
Washington, D.C. supported the bill. Even the Border Patrol endorsed it. It was all set to pass. But at the last minute, Trump directed his allies in the Senate to vote it down. Right. He tanked the bipartisan deal because he thought it would help him win an election. Which goes to show Donald Trump does not care about border security. He only cares about himself. And when I am president,
Facts.
I will work to actually solve the problem.
And she's going to have a Senate and a House to do
So
it.
here is my pledge to you.
Oh, yeah.
As president, I will bring back the border security bill that Donald Trump killed, and I will sign it into law. Donald Trump what real leadership looks like.
Nice.
But make no mistake, this campaign is not just about us versus Donald Trump. Truly, this campaign is about two very different visions for our nation. One focused on the future, the other focused on the past. We believe in a future where every person has the opportunity to build a business, to own a home, to build intergenerational wealth, a future with affordable health care, affordable child care, paid leave. And all of this is to say, building up the middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency. Because we here all know, when our middle class is strong, America is strong. And to keep our middle class strong, families need relief from the high cost of living so that they have a chance not just to get by, but to get ahead. And yes, it is true that by many indicators, our economy is the strongest in the world. But while inflation is down and wages are up, prices are still too high. You know it and I know it. And when we win this election, here's what we're going to do about it. On day one, I will take on price gouging and bring down costs. We will ban more of those hidden fees and surprise late charges that banks and other companies use to pad their profits. We will take on corporate landlords and cap unfair rent increases.
Yeah, let's zoom out to that CEO thing.
And we will take on Big Pharma to cap prescription drug costs for all Americans. Our plan will lower costs and save many middle-class families thousands of dollars a year. But Donald Trump has a different plan in mind, one that would raise prices on middle-class families. Just look at his Project 2025 agenda. I take it you've seen it. Project 2025 is a plan to weaken the middle class. Be clear. And Donald Trump intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. He intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations. He intends to gut our investments in clean energy jobs. He intends to end the Affordable Care Act, to take us back to a time when insurance companies had the power to deny people with pre-existing conditions. You guys remember what that was? Children with asthma, breast cancer survivors, grandparents with diabetes. Georgia, America has tried these failed policies before, and we are not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back.
Oh, man.
That's right.
That crowd is
And we
amped.
are not going back because ours is a fight for the future. And it is a fight for freedom. Across our nation, we are witnessing a full-on assault on hard-fought, hard-won freedoms and rights. The freedom to vote, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom to live without fear of bigotry and hate, the freedom to love who you love openly and with pride, the freedom to learn and acknowledge our true and full history, and the freedom of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do. Ours is a fight for the future and for freedom. And I don't have to tell folks in Atlanta that generations of Americans before us led the fight for freedom. And now, the baton is in our hands. Each and every one of us. And we love our country. We love our country. And I believe it is the highest form of patriotism to fight for the ideals of our country. And so, we who believe in the sacred freedom to vote will finally pass the Freedom to Vote Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act. We who believe in the freedom to live safe from gun violence will finally pass universal background checks, red flag laws, and an assault weapons ban. We who believe in reproductive freedom will stop Donald Trump's extreme abortion bans, and when Congress passes a law to restore reproductive freedoms, as President of the United States, I will sign it into law. So November 5th is in 98 days. In 98 days, and let's level set. Friends, let's level set. We have a fight in front of us. We have a fight in front of us, and we are the underdogs in this race. We are. But you see, this is a people-powered campaign. Ours is a people-powered campaign. In fact, after I announced my candidacy, we saw the best week of grassroots fundraising in presidential campaign history. And if you go to KamalaHarris.com, you can help us build on that success.
And boom, right there, she just made another $5 million.
So the momentum in this race is shifting.
The fundraising numbers are
and there are signs
insane.
That Donald Trump is feeling it. You may have noticed. So last week, you may have seen, he pulled out of the debate in September he had previously agreed to. So here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about that. So he won't debate, but he and his running mate sure seem to have a lot to say about me. And by the way, don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird?
All right, I love it.
Well, Donald.
Talking right to him. Get him, Kamala.
reconsider to meet me on the debate stage. Because as the saying goes, if you've got something to say, say it to my face.
Let's go, Kamala. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What a warrior.
Georgia, in the next 98 days, we have our work cut out for us. And this is not going to be easy. This is hard work, but we like hard work. Hard work is good work. So, Georgia, today I ask you, are you ready to get to work? Do we believe in freedom? Do we believe in opportunity? Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it? And when we fight, we win. God bless you. God bless the United States.
Wow. Listen to that crowd. Unfortunately, I got to mute it right now because of Beyonce's Freedom song playing. I've already been hit with copyright, not strikes, but just demonetizations because of that song and the ads. It's Warnock
HQ following that incredible rally we all just watched in Atlanta. And look, folks, we have a great show for you tonight.
Not only are you going to hear from Vice President Harris herself, but also from two of the campaign's incredible surrogates, America Ferreira and Sterling K. Brown, as well as Dan Cannonen, Director of Battleground States, who will be here in studio.
Okay, well, just really quickly, before the stream ends, almost 600 people in the live stream. Thank you all so much for turning out. If you haven't already, in the chat, typed out where you're from, where you're watching, what state you're representing, be sure to do that. I do want to give a special thanks to Made on Maple Lane for being the moderator. Just a quick few things, she hit Donald Trump right away. I know his type. I'm the prosecutor, the attorney general who goes after the crooks, the frauds like Donald. And then she segued right into immigration and talking about the border deal that Joe Biden could have passed, and how Donald Trump killed it. And Kamala made the promise that she's going to sign that into law when she is elected. The other promise that she made, the other bill that she said she would sign into law, is on reproductive rights. And so you have, the two really important things in this election. One, reproductive rights, and unfortunately, the other is immigration, because Donald Trump is using the struggles and of the border, which, I mean, the border is not a simple thing. I live 25 minutes from the Otay Mesa border, one of the most trafficked border crossings in the world. It takes people driving from Tijuana, it takes them hours every day so that they can come and work in the United States. It takes hours to cross if you're a tourist going to and from. So, the idea that there's just this open border and it's all just, Joe Biden's just letting everyone in, is just complete nonsense. And unfortunately, we have to talk about immigration, but we have to do it in a way that's, the discourse is totally, irresponsible from Republicans. And so a lot of Democrats, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, when they discuss the border, you know, it's difficult because of the other side, and it's just constant lies from Donald Trump and MAGA and Republicans. I mean, we should be talking about improving schools, improving infrastructure, expanding healthcare, expanding housing. But no, Donald Trump is just clinging on to immigration because it riles up. And, you know, we just got to call a spade a spade. It riles up his racist base of voters, unfortunately. So I thought that was really important to kind of point out that, you know, Kamala talked about signing into law the immigration border security package and guaranteeing women's reproductive rights. And those are two really important things that Kamala is going to be talking about in nearly every speech. So I'm going to sign off for now and work on some other videos. But my goodness, guys, thank you so much for the turnout. I hope you guys subscribe so that we can watch future live streams together. My name is Brendan Plank with Reflect here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.